The craziest thing happened to me yesterday. So I woke up in the morning feeling different, but I couldn't really pinpoint why, right? And then I went to the supermarket to go get some eggs. And when I went to go get the egg, in the spot where they normally have been this whole time that I've been living in this area for the last couple of years, they weren't there. Instead, I found a bunch of sodas and beers in the spot where they were normally sitting at. So then I thought to myself, like, whoa, did I just happen to shift into another parallel version of my reality, and this one just has a slightly different layout than the supermarket that I'm used to? Like, that's crazy. Anyway, that was just a thought, right? So I keep going about my day, and then I go to the park, and as I'm walking back home from the park, right, I get to this corner where there's usually this little like corner store, convenience store, and when I get there, guess what I see? The store was closed. It looked abandoned because I didn't see a store sign and apparently had been broken into or something. So then I took that as my sign that, like, no, I have clearly shifted into another parallel reality and I need to talk about it. Get home and I start getting ready for bed, right? And then I do what I normally do when I go to bed, which is listen to a subliminal or some kind of like healing frequency or hypnosis track or something like that. So I go through my history to see the previous videos I had listened to from the night before. I forgot I had listened to this the night before, and I actually had woken up in the middle of the night and I put it back on and I listened to it, and then in the morning when I woke up I listened to it again. So could this be the reason why I felt different in the morning when I woke up and why my reality was just like noticeably different to me? I think that hypnosis audio track or whatever it is helped me to shift into a parallel reality. And I know that there are going to be naysayers and they're just going to be like, oh, you know, you're just reading too much into this or whatever. I don't care. Think what you want, believe what you want, you're entitled to that. But I feel like this was a clear shift of me being in a parallel reality, and that it can be so much easier than we think to shift into different versions of reality. So what are your thoughts on this? Have you noticed anything different in your version of reality? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy things on spirituality, personal development, healing, weird things, because I'm just a random Aquarius out here, then check out my account, and if you vibe with my videos, then definitely give me a follow. Bye. I am about to blow your mind, okay? I have seriously shifted into a parallel reality, and I have more evidence to back it up. If you're new, you can check out my part 1 video, which will be tagged down below, but I'll also tag the other videos that I share with you in this video. I just want to say before we get into the clips that in this version of Earth, there are now dinosaurs. And Africa is splitting up, like the continent is breaking up. It's crazy.
I was at the nail salon the other day and I heard some shocking news. The Chinese have discovered uncharted land. I'm talking about land untouched. You guys, this is not the shocker. They have found dinosaur-like creatures over 13 feet tall. This information is not even available in the USA. No one is talking about it. I cannot find any source.
And on these uncharted lands, prehistoric life was still thriving. Tens of thousands of dinosaurs inhabited the lands, with the 15 scientists immediately noticing at least 2 new species.
Did you hear about Africa splitting into 2 continents?
What?
Yeah. So I looked into it a little more this morning, and it's been happening for a good minute. Overnight, this, like, it's a couple kilometers long. Just this valley just went...
Massive crater.
It's like 60 feet wide. Right now, it's like 50 feet deep.
Wow.
And they're saying that a new ocean is going to form into it.
I did hear about something like that.
Yeah.
I am seriously super excited to see what other differences I notice in my reality. Like, initially, I didn't notice the stuff about the dinosaurs because I had seen the video like a couple of days before, but it only clicked for me yesterday that I was like, whoa, this is another shift in this reality that I'm noticing. And then when I saw the stuff on Africa, I was like, okay, I gotta make another video and I gotta share with the people that this is clearly a new world that we're in. I'm wondering what's next. Like, I'm waiting for the ETs to come. I'm super excited about this. I hope you enjoyed the video clips that I shared today. I linked the original videos down below for you to go and watch them. Check out my other videos on my account. I typically talk about being an empath, healing work, shadow work. If you vibe with my content, then give me a follow and stay in touch, and definitely check out my link for ways to work with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Listen. If you have not been following my unexpected series on how I feel I have shifted into a parallel reality, you need to watch this. The part 1 and part 2 video will be linked down below in the description of this video, but in my first video, someone originally asked me like if I had seen a shift in my bank account. Truthfully, I didn't actually check my bank balance when I was originally asked the question. Honestly, I had just assumed that it hadn't changed at all because I got no notifications on my phone about any shifts to my bank balance. But right now I decided to check, right, because I'm gonna go to the store later. I need to buy some water. I'm feeling really dehydrated, which is often a sign that something is happening with the energy and I gotta go get some other things. And when I check my bank balance, you guys, I have an extra $100 and I have no idea where this money came from. I am based in Lima, Peru, so that's why this is in Spanish. I have no idea where this money came from. When I originally listened to that reality shifting audio on YouTube that I shared in my first video, like, it wasn't necessarily my intention to shift into a reality with more money. I have personally been focusing on shifting into a higher timeline where I have certain things that I've been working towards for years, and I just happened to notice that audio track pop up when I searched for something to listen to while I slept. And I just listened to it. I was just like, okay, cool. You know, let's just try this out. I literally had no attachments, no expectations. I was just like open to listening to it, the end. And I'm seeing all these changes in my reality. And I haven't yet gone back to the supermarket to ask about the changes that I noticed there. I'll do that later today when I go get my water. But this is an update so far on this series. Anyway, I wasn't intending on recording today, that's why I look a hot mess, but you know, I had to come on here right away and just share it because I feel excited in the moment and I wanted to do it. Also, if you're new, I don't typically do this kind of content. I mainly focus on healing work, shadow work, spiritual entrepreneurship, psychic channeled messages. So check out my other videos on my account, and if you vibe with what I share, then definitely give me a follow. And if you'd like to work with me in some way, then check out my link and my account. There are free meditations, free healings. There's a special offer on tarot card readings right now, so just check it out, and whatever speaks to you, go for it. That's basically it. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye.